It's 9:23 a.m. Let's see. This was pretty interesting this time. Started out, I was in a small town, and I was like riding a bike, but it was like a big wheel, but it was a bicycle, and I was riding it down the street, and ended up in this like, little park with a bunch of people were hanging out there suddenly, and they were having this like meeting or something, and it was really really awkward. Like they welcomed me in their little group, and I was like, okay, so I was just hanging out, and then I was given a prize. It was like a game cheat thing for older really old console games. I was gonna put it on eBay, and then some of them left, and then I was just hanging out a little bit more. And I went on riding my bike back, and then all of a sudden there was like a police roadblock, and they're confiscating socks. I don't know why I had to give both my socks to the officer, but I knew who he was because I was like worked for the police department like a little while ago in the dream, and I was like, "Yo, my 2 new socks," and he like threw them out. And I was like, "What are you confiscating socks for?" And he didn't say. And so then I went back to the police station. And I was hanging out with one of my old buddies I used to work with there in another dream, or whatever. He said he was concerned about something or other because he said since I quit, there wasn't any cool people working there anymore. And they were hanging. All of a sudden, it sounded like there was an explosion. Probably somebody ran into a roadblock, ran into something outside the station, to get all the cops out there so the drug dealers could do their runs and deliver their drugs. And they were talking about making weed references to me, and I was like, what? And I said how he says the old school Ice Cube and Run DMC, and how because I was older than all the rest of them. And I was saying how they were probably little kids when Ice Cube had his first or second album. That's about it on that one, yeah. And then we're just kind of hanging out, waiting to see what happened with that explosion. And so yeah, pretty weird.